and a happy new year. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy new year, guys. We thank God for his mercies. We thank God for his grace, for keeping us to see a new year. This year is going to favor us. We're going to do mighty and great things this year. If you believe that, say a big amen. Okay, you're welcome once again to Gistin Kana with Diola. And I still remain your host, Adiola. You can call me Diola. Okay. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for subscribing. And thank you for your comments. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Let me start like this. I posted something on my WhatsApp status, I think last week or during the week. Okay, so it was about this snake bite of a thing. So this snake bite was when I was in college. So hope this is for you. So I was in college, Taske, not Taswedo, Taske. So that particular day, I just, I think we had a program, this JC something. So there was this white and black kind of uniform that we used to wear. So that thing, I didn't feel it that like that. But all the same, I had the meet. I stayed for the meeting. And the meeting lasted for like forever. And my friends, Peju and Eniola, they had to wait for me because we stay in the same hostel. So that particular day, by the time I finished, they now joined me. Yeah, let's be going home. So on our way home, we're gisting, and that our hostel, Ifa, God, and we're just three jolly friends, and we're just gisting. So we're almost at our gate, all of a sudden, and I was wearing a crop shirt, and I think I was wearing a pant trouser. That time, I be slay queen since state till. So I wore a crop top and that pant trouser. So and I wore palm. You know that kind of dressing that we used to do that time. We didn't even care. Me personally, sha. So as we're going home, we were almost at our gate. I did not know that I stepped on a snake. And the type of snake it was, I can't even remember. I think somebody told me a baby boa or something, but something very thick like that. It wasn't too long. It wasn't the thin kind of snake. It was the long and very poppy like that. It had this kind of muzzle, that I don't even know how to put it. So like that. So by the time I stepped on it, I didn't know. I just felt this sharp pain on my toenail. I was like, the big toe. So I was not calling. I think I stepped on what do we call this thing? Oh, all these ants. Ijalo. We call them ants. I can't remember what we call them. Up neighbor. So I can't remember what they call them now. But there's this ants that once you get into their midst like this, they will just, they will hold you like this and they will just start biting. So Ayabi, they will shall bite. So so I thought that was what I stepped on. I didn't even know it was a snake. And look at my friends. Hey, my friends were there. Eniola was there. That one was just speaking in tongues and say, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Peju. Peju said, Diola. So this is how you end your life. That you didn't even finish school before you died. And when they now ask me, what killed you? They will say snake. And both of them had handkerchiefs. They held onto their handkerchief. Nobody had that initiative. Okay, let's tie. All these believe that once something bites you, you just have to, tighten a particular place so that the venom will not travel fast or do. They were just there standing. The one that was calling Jesus was calling them. Peju was just saying, is this how you do that? And I was just there. I was just stamping my leg on the floor. I was just stamping. This thing is really, really paining me. So it was one of our seniors that was coming from behind. I can't remember that guy's name now. He was the one that said, Diola, calm down. Where is a snake? I said, snake, ke? From where to where? So he now tried to kill this. And that was how he could He just saw it's a very small, thick, something like that. So now said it's a snake, maybe a baby boa or something. I said, Mutiku, I'm dead. That's what it means. So I just said, okay, what's going to happen now and everything? My friend said, hey, what will happen? Kiniko, and everything. So the guy, that senior of ours, actually, we call them senior. You know that Aske. You know now. So he went back. He quickly ran into the hostel and got this. We call it akporo. It's something that actually neutralizes poison. So he brought it. I drank it. I didn't even look at the bottle whether it was dirty. I just drank it. I didn't want to die. Who wants to die? Nobody. I drank it. Immediately just said, I can't sleep like that. I can't go into my room like that. So we have to get to somewhere else. We got to the ballet's house. That's a community leader, community head. We got to his house. The guy quickly told him, this girl who has been bitten by a snake. Oh, kiniko. The man just said, how are you? Bring kerosene. That one just brought kerosene. I was wondering, do they want to pour the kerosene on the affected place or something like that? On the snake bite side. The man just said, oh yeah, take, drink, my dear. My dear is. I drank kerosene like water. I just held the bottle. Go. The man just said, do you want to finish it? I said, hey, no be me, I don't want that. I almost finished a bottle of kerosene. You know that bottle that they use in measuring, all this gin bottle. I nearly drank it to half. So by that time, the man now said, okay, we should not stop there again. What should we do again? They said, there's one particular guy in that village that they call him Snake. I said, Snake. They said, yes, that he's a hunter and he knows everything about snake bites and all. Hey, we now go to the place. The guy, we now waited. The guy asked, as at that time, that place that we were staying in Taskina, there was no electricity. Even my room, I got it for 100 naira per month. That's like 1,240. Yeah. I wish God would just bring back those times. So you can imagine, there was no light, nothing. The man just said, that I should go and bring, I think, maybe he said 15,000. I can't even remember. So I just said, for where? 15. I beg. I'm not dropping any money. In fact, let me just die. My friend said, but you said, Chiola, you will die. And Eniola said, my friend will not die in Jesus' name. My friend will not die in Jesus' name. Peju, Eniola, I love those girls. But they made it so easy. They just drew me back and said, come, pay, let's beg this man. The man just said, okay, I'll take one semen shinap. I think he said one semen shinap so that he will be able to do it. So the Baba just begged him and said, Shebi, you too, you have kids in other schools and all like that. So I just sat down there. The man just brought out different kinds of things, bitter cola, ginger pepper, and he was just whispering something. I don't even understand. He will use everything he whispers with. He will just say, and touch the affected place, and just give me incisions everywhere. He didn't even pain me, but the blade was sharp. As I didn't even feel the pain. All I just wanted was let the venom just go. By the time he finished all the something that he was doing, he now told me that the venom had gone up a bit. That the way I was stamping my leg, that definitely it would have gone up. I said, okay, fine. That I will feel some pains later. I said, no wahala, let me just be okay. I will sleep and wake. As if the joke was over. By the time we were going home, my friends were just looking at me like this. Whether I was going to do something different or something. I just got home. We got back into the hostel. Peju was my roommate. Eniola stayed in the other room. And we slept. By the time we woke up the next morning, Peju just tapped me and said, Diola, during the night, you were just hissing. I said, me? Hiss. He said, the way you are even talking now, you are hissing. Oh, Diola, you have turned half snake, half human. I said, me? Peju, God will deliver you. She said, ah, my friend has turned a snake. The next thing, you know what she called me? Agekuejo. that that means no, is it Agekuejo or Ajekuejo? I can't even remember, but it actually means, the snake has bitten me. You understand? So definitely I'm a leftover of what the snake bit and everything like that. I say, me. Okay, no wala. We left that day to school. We had lectures sha. So I wore this Caribbean skirt, very unusual of me because I'm the type that wore this spaghetti, two slits, sided skirts, this skirts, these lycra skirts that we wore then, they will slit the sides, and I would just be free. I don't like something just tightening me up. I love when air enters every part of my body. So I just wore a Caribbean skirt and a long top. Something to just cover my leg. I didn't know that something else was coming. Oh. Hey, God. I sat down waiting for the lecturer. I had other classes. So by the time I decided to put in uh, my leg, as in the feet, my foot, by the time I decided to put it in to the palm slippers I wore to school, I couldn't. I just lifted up my skirt, and by the time I saw my leg, excuse me, by the time I saw my leg, thank you, it has swollen to a point that I was like, it seems I'm going to die. When somebody has this elephantiasis, you know how it looks like. That was how my foot was. I was like, is this me? Everybody was now coming. Yeah, Tiola, let's go home. Let's go home. I said, I can't stand up. They said, well, I say I can't really. I don't think I can use this leg to walk that distance. They said, what happened? I said, I don't even know. At the long run, the rumor went around that snake had beaten Jambite. Miss, they call me Miss Jambite then. Snake has beaten Miss Jambite. Oh, the news traveled from Ijagun way down into Ijebu-Ode. See, my boyfriend heard, the man I married actually. When he heard, he just came to school and just said, I don't even know what he said. He just started to kiss me. And the next thing he said, they're like, you're tasting snake. Oh my God, how can somebody taste? I don't even know. He said, your mouth is bitter. Your tongue is bitter. I said, hey, see my life outside. See my life outside. That was how the snake bit me, actually. By the time we got to the hospital in town, the doctor said, what kind of snake beats me? Really? Are you sincerely asking me that question? I said, I don't know. Maybe it's mamba. The guy now said, if it was actually a poisonous snake that I could have passed on or something. But the good gist about it is that thing beats me, and we had fun we had fun with it. And at the end of the day, I came out well because he shook me because I came back home and I had to take some very strong injections after taking the one I went to Injebodi. So I had to take, so in fact, God bless, may my mother so rest in perfect peace. She was a mother. She made sure that I took every form of injection that that was needed, and I came out really nice. And this is me, the Ajekweju, the lady that the snake beat halfway. I'm so, in fact, I just remember that thing. I just said, those two girls, I love you girls. Thank you so much. And I just want to use this medium to wish you again a happy new year. There's another gist coming up. Maybe I should just say it, but I don't want to stretch, but that one aside. But you see, let me quickly delve into next week's gist. Next week gist is going to be more or less about relationships. Okay, some living lovers kind of stuff, that kind of thing. So I want you to imagine, I want you to just flow with me like, hey, Chola is coming up with another gist. But this snake bite gist, oh, more. Hey, hey. for weeks. My boyfriend was saying, your tongue still sticks. It still tastes snake. I said, yes, and you are still licking it. Maybe you should just take your mouth off and go and lick somebody else's. So. In fact, anytime I come here to gist, it's always like I'm seeing you guys. Always like you're around me. Wow, 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 wow. It's so sad I'm going. I don't really want to stretch you so much because I know how there is. But all the same, thank you for encouragement. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments, your likes and shares. Thank you. And don't stop subscribing. Thank you so much, so much, so much. And when you see me, don't call me Agikwejo. Don't call me half snake, half human. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's still gisting with Jola. I'll catch you next week and make sure you do something good this new year. Happy 2024. Stay blessed. I love you. Mwah. Bye.